while taking the next bite, always ensure that it is properly placed. And this is another technique. So you take one bite, you place some sort of gauze, then you place another gauze or a suture, a sponge, and so that if you follow this technique, this is proper stacking of the sutures, then the chance of again intermingling is even less. So follow these technique, friends. Small tips, small tricks. You keep modifying these techniques. These videos may be some sort of a orientation or foundation. You have to practice. You cannot be a master just simply by watching these videos, because, as I said earlier, also somebody cannot be a good swimmer if he keep watching the swimming videos. Or so somebody has to actually get into the water and practice swimming. Similarly, hello everyone, welcome back. In this third part of the Vascular Anastomosis course, we demonstrate the interrupted suture technique on a PTFE graft using a pre-placement strategy in which all the sutures are pre-placed and then tied at the end. This technique is based upon or further evaluation of the techniques, that is part 1, part 2 interrupted suture technique and the artery flip technique. So it is the basically hybrid of both the technique, and I hope you have already watched our previous 2 episodes. If not, do watch them now before joining us here. And for an exclusive and early access to our premium high definition content, you can join the channel membership or download the app available for Android and iOS. The link for everything is given in the description of this video and pinned comments. So quickly, the recap of the previous 2 videos, we have discussed the basic foundation, basic theory, types of the anastomosis, the benefit of one technique over the other, the relevant literature review. So, you can quickly go through all these points. You can pause the video if required, or everything has been explained in previous 2 episodes in detail. Specifically, the theory part was discussed in the first part. So friends, theory remains the basis of all the surgeries, and all of you are requested to watch these things, everything in detail, so that you understand the nitty-gritty detail in a better sense. So in this video, we are showing how to pre-place all the anterior wall sutures. Then we'll do minimum or 180-degree flip of the posterior wall, so that everything is done under vision in a precise and controlled manner. So friend, the basic setup and the requirement, the good castroviso, rider, everything we have already showcased, and this was one of the advice of my teacher, that before buying your first car, buy your good vascular set, because that may save a life in case of a critical situations. So the must to have instrument, the fine vascular forceps, fine castroviso, and the fine vascular Caesar, everything we discussed. So in this video now, we will showcase how to basically do the interrupted arterial anastomosis, and the need of a good this magnification minimum 3 or 3.5x. This is my personal loop, as I said before, and this is 3.5x, sorry, 3.5x. So we start this anastomosis by placing the corner stitch. Corner remains the cornerstone of these anastomosis. So first bite inside out, the same technique, and other side inside out at 12 o'clock location. And these are fine sutures, vascular needle, 13 mm needle, taper point, and basically minimum handling of the artery. Don't hold the basically intima ever, always hold the adventitia, and then you place this suture at 12 o'clock. So on the right side is your inflow vessel, on the left side of the screen is your outflow vessels, and this point is very important. We will showcase in the your cadaveric anastomosis demonstration, that you clear 3 to 4 of the end of the artery of all the adventitia, because it is highly thrombogenic. The intima to intima contact is required, and the adventitia should not be coming inside the lumen, because if it comes in the contact with the blood, that may lead to thrombosis of the vessel. So you apply the bulldogs on both the afferent and efferent loop, and then we start taking the sutures. Hold these sutures with fine mosquito forceps with rubber shots, some sort of IFT, infant feeding tube, cut part applied to the tip so that it doesn't fracture these fine 5 or 6. Or in real sense, you may be working with the even finer, that is 7 or 8 sutures. So after taking the first suture, this is the second suture which I am taking, that will be at 6 o'clock or to the end toward the surgeon. And similarly, you have to use double arm always. You always come inside out to avoid the intimal dissection. And these sutures are pre-placed without tying. Again, for placing these sutures, pre-place suture technique, you need little bit good assistance. As I discussed earlier, for taking the inductor bite and then tying them, you may do it even with the not very good expert assistance. So this will be my third suture now. Again, to save the suture, I am using a single arm, the remaining suture. Otherwise, as I said, in real life, it has always to be a your inside out on both the. So if you are forced to use the single arm, then you come outside in on the afferent limb and inside out on the efferent limb to save the intimal, to avoid the intimal dissection. 2 to 3 wide and uh, approximately 2 inter suture distance. So if you're working in a very fragile tissue, or the lumen is even very small, so I feel this technique can be very handy. So I have taken the second bite, held it with the rubber shot, and then I'm taking the next bite. So simple technique, friends. You have to keep practicing, and then you can master it easily. And if you have two vascular holders, vascular this needle holder, then by the time you are taking the first bite, the scrub nurse has already uploaded the second. So I feel taking 3-4 bites, it won't take more than 10 minutes. And if you are working under magnification, then it becomes a lot easier. Also, like in this bite, the suture margin length was less, so we have already discussed. So comparatively, if you compare this technique with the technique which we already discussed, so you are taking the anterior wall sutures first, and you are taking under vision, and correctly you can pre-place all the sutures, because the walls are apart, and your placing the suture is more basically in an appropriate manner. So similarly, we will reach from the 12 o'clock to the 6 o'clock, and then we start tying. So you bring the arteries close to each other. Otherwise, there it may tear through. Sweat more in training, bleed less in OT. So do remember that if you are practicing on these surgical canvas in a cool and calm mind, so while working under stressful situation with high adrenaline, where your mistakes will get amplified. So if you do such kind of anastomosis, you practice, then you can do easily. So with that, friends, we have reached the end of this video, and do watch our previous 2 episodes to have a better grasp and better understanding. And follow the surgical principles, always inside out. uh, Master all techniques, because one technique may not be answer to all the situations. You have to know. And we don't need a growth factor, clear the adventitia. So I hope you have liked the video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. The best is yet to be. These are some of the thumbnails of previously uploaded videos. and so viewers can watch them on our app available for Android and iOS, or join the premium membership on our YouTube to enjoy the premium HD contents. So thank you very much, friends. Happy learning. Stay tuned. The best is yet to be.